Starting. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Caden. That's Logan. Say hi, Logan.
Uh,
And that is Jaden. Say hi, Jaden.
Hello. Hello. How's everybody doing?
I can't believe you said that. That was so bad. I
Said
can't
what?
believe you did that.
Are you talking to Logan?
Luke, the bag says it makes 3 dozen cookies. Why'd you only make 4? There's 4.
four. Okay. Welcome to the first episode of the podcast.
Yeah, what a great fucking intro for the. Oh god damn it! I already broke the rule. God.
Okay, it's fine. It's
Come
fine.
on.
Keep rolling. It's fine. That was the one
okay.
rule. It's fine. You just.
It was
just
the
ruined it.
one rule we
It
had.
was the one rule.
Dude, I told you at the beginning.
You're asking too
I have a
much.
certain amount of filters I can put on, but that is just not one of them. That word just leaks through.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, I'm looking at pictures
Okay.
so I can calm myself. Try to get
It's
myself
okay.
into a zen.
So welcome. Hi.
You're just
Well,
looking at pictures of dogs.
this is our podcast. We're planning on telling.
We are Cuckle
stories.
Sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we are, right? Cuckle Sandwich?
we're the
No.
Cuckleheads. We're the Cuckleheads.
Oh, Cuckleheads. That's what it was, right? Fuck.
I'll put my
No,
cuckle in your head.
Jaden, stop.
The cuckle
Jaden.
sandwich.
Oh my god, I did it again.
Jaden.
I'm not even trying to. Like, I'm not even trying to.
I believe that.
It's okay. All right,
It's
tell us
nature.
about your guys' day. We'll start with Logan. We'll get us started. How's your day, Logan?
Well, I guess today I woke up and I didn't want to live anymore, so I decided to just watch YouTube. I watched some Naruto, the Broken Bond gameplay. It was really
All
cool.
right,
I liked it.
Jaden, how was your day?
And then I ate sushi.
I don't think Logan was done.
No,
Jaden, I think-
Jaden, how was your day?
Okay. Kind of rude, but.
Nobody cares about me.
It's pretty uneventful, to be honest. I finally got my Xbox working, so I've been doing that a lot.
What was the problem with that?
The power brick. I'm restraining myself so hard.
I can tell.
Words. I don't even know how to speak without saying them. But the power brick just kept on overheating, and this one has a loud ass fan, and it's incredibly annoying.
Oh, I love the picture of you surrounding your Xbox with like 6 fans.
Mm-hmm. I pulled.
Was that the solution?
No, it wasn't even. It didn't even work. I took a giant fan from my parents' room, 2 of theirs. I took the one, the fans, like, because houses in Washington, they don't have air conditioning. They don't. So what you do is
They do, but to an extent.
Shut up. You put a giant fan into a window, and it takes air out and it puts it into your house. I put that. They're meant to fill up entire houses. I put that directly on top of my Xbox, and it didn't even work.
Oh.
It kept on overheating over and over again.
So you had to
Put
buy
my
a new
ass on it.
power brick?
Yeah, entirely. And now it works fine. It glows green and red.
Ooh.
I don't have a power brick. I just have a cord that runs in my Xbox because I have that newer gen. That's why.
You're amazing right now, Logan. You're totally not going super speed with your words. Yeah,
Lord, geez.
my Xbox did the same thing, and I've been. Oh, there goes Logan. And I had to buy a new power brick.
I remember that. I thought it was going to be like the second wave of the Red Ring of Death.
Oh,
the Xbox
dude,
360.
that's what I got on my Xbox 360. I was so mad.
Mm-hmm. I never got that because I got a different version. I got the black shit.
Dude, I hate Xbox. When I got my Xbox One, they came with a controller that didn't have the headphone jack, and then of course they came out with a controller with a headphone jack, so I had to buy a headset and a controller with a headphone jack.
Oh, you create a problem and you sell a solution. Apple
has done that for years.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna sell this phone, but it don't have a home button. But we're gonna sell the home button.
Jaden, I didn't tell you what happened to my phone today. Okay.
Oh my god.
I dropped it, and I'm like, oh, my phone's screwed. And I pick it up, and I'm like, oh, there's no problem. But one tiny pebble did a perfect, what looks like a bullet shot onto my camera. So it's only my camera that got cracked.
Only his front camera too.
Yeah.
It wasn't a. And you're actually being hunted as we
No,
speak
it was a terrorist attack, dude, on my phone. I'm telling you, it was
on your
planned.
life. It was planned from the
warning me.
beginning. I knew I
He
shouldn't.
took a
have
bullet for you, man.
Dude.
So to get things started off on a good note, what's your guys' favorite insult?
Insult.
It doesn't have to be original. It can be just something completely that you fabricated.
All right. So it's almost impossible, but if you ever find that 1 in a million in Canadian, right? Here's what you gotta say, right? You gotta say, "I'm looking for an F for fight, but I don't see your sister." And then you gotta scream at him, "All shut your cupboards," and then walk away.
What the fuck? What the frick?
My favorite insult right there.
My favorite
Yeah, wait.
insults have to be the ones where you just like insult their mother, even though she's probably the nicest.
Your mom goes to college.
Most hardworking person ever. You just say, "Oh, is that your mom's house last night?" It's just stupid.
I bet your mom pays taxes.
I was at your mom's house last night. Jokes on you. I was at her house last night first.
I bet your mom blindly follows the government.
I bet your mom's got a fat ass.
I bet your mom goes to college.
My favorite insult that this is a custom made insult, by the way, and it kind of just came to me like Thor's hammer. I'm not even joking. It was pure instinct. It's Slim Nuts.
Just that.
Hey, what's up, Slim Nuts? How you doing? Shut the hell up, Slim Nuts. Because it's the power. It's a punch to the face. Because you don't know what the hell it means. Slim Nuts. What does that even mean? And it's the confusion that kills them from the inside out.
That's amazing.
God.
Shut up, Slim Nuts. See? You're having an existential crisis.
I think now that you mention it, I think I was being stalked today.
Really? Oh yeah, I think you were.
So
actually.
I went to a beach with the boys, and I get home, and after I get home, I get a message on Instagram from a girl. I don't know who this girl is. And she goes, "Hey, I saw you at the beach today. Did you see me?" And I said, "Oh, I didn't see you. I was with my boys, and I'm looking at it. And it's some person that goes to our high school. I've never even known. I don't even know who they are."
That's a stalker, man.
They just messaged me on Instagram.
No, worst case scenario, you get raped, but I mean, you get laid at the same time. So,
for Caden, it'd be a dream if he got raped.
Oh my god, I'm not that big of a virgin, guys. It's not very nice.
You're a pretty big virgin, though.
You're pretty big. Listen, Caden, you could have sex before me, and you'd still be the biggest virgin between.
For real, actually, he's not wrong.
I'm genuinely upset. I'm taking my shirt off. I'm so angry.
I might take my jacket off.
It's so hot in my room right now. Dude, we hit
You
high
also
70s
live
today.
next to the heater.
There's no air conditioning, like I said.
No, I have 2 windows open. We were in high 70s today.
No way.
And this is the coolest it's going to be all week.
And I'm perfectly okay with that.
I'm
Is
not.
your
I can't take
Xbox, though?
It has a fan now.
Me?
Yeah, but you see how many fans you've had to surround that thing with? I'm
okay,
sure
this is a new one. This is an internal fan. I couldn't
Oh.
actually penetrate the thing, so it should be okay now. It's loud as hell, so
Dang.
it should be okay. Literally, every time I turn on my Xbox, it sounds like a nuclear power plant is just turned on.
Dude, with the Xbox 360s, when you would turn them on, they would go ba-ding, like super loud. I would have to cover mine with a sock if I wanted to get up past my bedtime and play Xbox 360. I would have to cover it with like a sock and then click it, and it would kind of mute the sound, but it was so loud, dude.
I remember the days I upgraded to an Xbox One, and it was a good day, man.
Yeah, I finally
I wasn't on any 360 problems.
On 360, they never had 1.3 for Terraria, so
yeah.
So when I got my Xbox One, I was so behind, but I finally got 1.3, and I was like, oh!
Yeah,
But you got your Xbox One like 3 years before they released it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Then again, I not even then again. I don't know why the hell I said that, but I went to my girlfriend's house the other day, and she booted up her Xbox 360, and we started playing Minecraft. And oh my god, I'm not even joking. The amount of nostalgia I had was just crazy. Like
Oh my
literally,
god,
I had flashbacks, dude. It was insane. It's everything is
my
still the same.
Xbox 360.
Everything is still the same. It's amazing. It's literally a museum in a
Yeah, it's like
box.
a time. Yeah, it's like a what is it called? A
Time capsule.
time box or time capsule.
Time box it has.
Shut up.
My Xbox 360 is in my sister's room, and everyone, like last time I think I went up there, I don't even remember the last time I went up there to play Minecraft. I bet if I go on there right now, there's some old worlds, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Dude,
Xbox
mine has
60.
red ring. I can't use it, but we still
Ha.
have it.
Xbox 360 Minecraft does not mess around. Literally everything is so much harder in that version. I cannot survive a second in the Nether because the gas they have auto aim. I'm not even joking.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The skeletons do
They,
too, but I think they kept
yeah,
that.
they nerfed them
Oh
in the Xbox One version.
yeah,
Nerfed them the frick out.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Dude,
caught myself there.
old memories, dude. I remember we had our Xbox 360 party, bro. We would play Minecraft. We would play the mini games, battle mini game.
Oh yeah,
I
the
would
Later
destroy
Flight or
every
whatever.
single one of you out of it.
Dude,
At it,
you were
every
so
single
good
one.
at it.
I was the
They
best.
call me
I remember,
Blades because I'm a PvP god.
yeah, I would destroy everyone at it because I knew where all the good chest spawns were.
Oh yeah, and
And I
dude, the pirate map was my favorite, dude.
oh, that one was good. I like the underground cave one because I knew
Oh yeah, yeah,
exactly where to
yeah.
go.
I
But I
remember
always
we
failed
were
the
all
third
good
one.
at one. You were
Yeah,
good at the PvP. I was good at the flight, and Kaden was good at the spleef.
yeah. Caden was the goddess belief. The Elytra
Oh,
one I did not like. That was just hard.
I was the god at that one.
You were really good at that one, but I dominated in PvP, and that's all I really cared about. Now I suck. Now I'm just garbage. The times
they keep
jumped ahead of
changing
me,
how
and
combat works in that game.
I know it's so annoying,
One,
man.
well,
I wish
okay,
they just
what
had
was
an
it? It was
option.
the Dream versus Technoblade, the Mr. Beast tournament. They had to fight in every version of.
I didn't watch that.
Oh well, the winner would get 100 grand. So,
Oh, that's a
can I
lot of
spoil who
money.
won? Who do you think won, Jaden?
No, man, you
Technoblade.
can't. No, of course it was Dream. He's
No, it was
practiced more in the
Technoblade.
one
It
point.
was Technoblade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I called it. Technoblade's really good.
No, yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, Dream's the new Technoblade." All he does is speedrun Minecraft. Combat has always
Well,
been
he does
Technoblade's thing.
manhunt, and he outsmarts them. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, but Technoblade is better. Shut
I stopped
Technoblade's
watching
just
him
better. If
after
you
the
think you're
Potato
right,
War.
then you're wrong.
Yeah, I stopped watching Technoblade after the Potato War. That was my favorite series of his.
I haven't even seen Technoblade. I just know he's really good at PvP.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. Me and Jaden are old Technoblade watchers.
Yeah. I mean, I just put him on for background noise. I remember one of his oldest videos, Wizard Hitler. It was my favorite video in the entire world, and he took it down, and I'm really upset about it because he would just talk
Wizard
about how
Hitler.
it was he would go on Roblox, and there was like this was back when Roblox like actually was made like good games, and it wasn't just 12-year-old stuff, and it was Harry Potter, and he learned a spell where he got to every time he'd cast it, he'd take an opponent's wand, and in that game, if you didn't have a wand, then you couldn't do anything, and so he kept on stealing people's wands, and he instead of who's the bad guy in Harry Potter?
I don't know.
Voldemort?
Voldemort. Instead of being Voldemort, he's like, no, I can't be Voldemort. I got to be someone even worse. I'm gonna be Wizard Hitler. And so he kept on stealing people's wands. And there was this one kid he stole. He stole the wand from, and he was a young kid. He's like, come on, man, give that back. And he's like, no. And then he just ran away. And eventually, the kid caught up to Technoblade, and he went Expelliarmus because that was the spell, and he took Technoblade's wand, but Technoblade had stolen so many other kids' wands that he just kept on replacing them, and then the kid would steal them. And eventually, he ran out of wands, and he took out the sword that the kid had tried to kill Technoblade with earlier, and he murked him with it. Technoblade did a better telling, but that's what I remember.
That's
It was the best
amazing.
video in the world, but he took it down, and I'm so upset. Wizard Hitler.
Wizard Hitler. All right, I
I want
never
him to make
read.
a cameo in the next Lord of the Rings.
I
Wizard
never
Hitler.
read or watched a single Harry Potter film or book.
Neither did I. I watched it. I didn't read it though, because
I've read it
they
and
look
watched it.
Are
the
they? I
Harry
mean,
Potter books make the Bible piss its pants by how many pages there are.
For real, it's like
dude,
400
I
pages.
saw like the newer books in the libraries, and it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
They've taken up entire rows. Like
I think the
it's
biggest
it.
book I've ever read was like 400 pages, but it was like a zombie book, and it was really good.
Mm. Yeah, I don't read. I can't read actually.
I used to read nonstop as a kid, but now it's like I don't read unless I have to.
Yeah, I tried. I mean, I've been reading a book that my brother-in-law recommended to me about like Christianity or some shit, but I just fuck.
The
It's
Bible.
tiring.
Did he
Yeah,
recommend the
that one.
Bible to
Sorry.
you?
Oh yeah, I forget the name sometimes. The Bible.
Yeah, no, I as a kid there was this test you would do after you read a book and you would get points for it. And by the end of each month, the three people with the highest points would have like an ice cream or a pizza party, right?
Battle of the Books,
It
right?
was not Battle of the Books exactly. That is like you read 7 books and you compete for them. These were like online tests and you would get points out of how big the
Oh,
books
I know
were.
what you're talking about. I did that as well. Yeah.
I just every month it would reset what books you read. So I would take every single Diary of a Wimpy Kid book test every one whole day of just Diary of a Wimpy Kid book tests, and I would be in first place without having to read again for the rest of the month.
Huh.
I broke the
Yeah.
system. I was hacker.
I did. I remember doing a lot of stuff like that. It was I literally if you want kids to read, teachers, if you're listening, if you want kids to read, motivate them with ice cream.
Yeah.
It's the best way to
Dude,
do it.
That
my
wouldn't work for me
school's
half the time.
uh my school's
Say again?
freaking got rid of all the Captain Underpants books, and I was so upset as a kid.
Why?
Because
Why would they
those
do
were
such a
the
thing?
shit, man.
They
What's
ended
your
up
company?
making too many after Captain America. So it was just like caveman guy, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't
It
care
got
for
weird
those.
after a
I just
while.
like the little fliporamas, the little flipperoonies.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
made a
when I was
video on
young.
how to make one.
Oh yeah, that was a while
um,
ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
When I was young, I would stay up like 10 minutes past my bedtime at like 9, and I would just turn on my flashlight and do the little fliporamas because I had like 5 of the first 5 Captain Underpants books, and then I would just sit there and fliporama them for like an hour and then go to bed.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I tried to get into the Underpants books, but I honestly just couldn't for some reason. I don't know. I mean, they definitely inspired me to make my own comics as a kid, but at the same time, it's just when I did the fliporamas, I guess I had like a disability in my wrist because I couldn't flick it fast enough to actually make it look like something.
Yeah, so there was okay. So I'm a master thief. Okay, hear me out. So
Son
as
of
a
a.
kid, there was these books called Big Nate, right?
I
And it
Oh, I
were
hated those books
remember those.
so much.
graphic
Oh
books.
my
Yeah, yeah,
god.
yeah. And there was a concept in that called where he was a superhero and his name was like
Super Nate.
something stupid like that.
I'll
And
look it up.
I took that name and I made my own comic series, but I renamed it. Like I tweaked. Oh, it was Ultra something. It was Ultra N. No,
I don't know, man. I hated
but
those books so
I
much.
renamed it Ultra K, and I made I made like 8 or 9 comic books out of this blatant rip off superhero, right? And I would
Yeah.
sell them on the playground. And there was no copy machine, so I would make 3 copies and try to make them as much alike as I could, and I would sell them on the playground. And dude, as a kid, $3, that's like a pack of Pokemon cards, my G. Like I was making bank in my brain, bro,
You're a
and I was
con
just
man.
stealing this guy's book idea.
Was it like blatant copies, or did you make your own like adventures?
I took the name, I took all the heroes' powers, I took the hero's origin, but I made my own villains.
What the fuck? I bet they are the most fucking one-dimensional villains as well.
No, dude, there was this one guy that kept showing up. Like he had a like throughout all the comics, he was the guy behind all of it, and he was a clown. No, not the Joker. He was like a giant robot clown with giant legs.
The man from Twisted Metal.
The man behind the slaughter.
But he had like the big peg legs, you know, the huge ones you would see on Uncle Sam, and he was a giant
What?
clown. Yeah,
The giant stilts.
yeah, still.
He was- Okay, when you said peg legs, I was thinking like pirate peg leg.
Yeah, that's what a peg leg is.
But he was the
Shut
man
up.
behind the slaughter, dude.
Oh my god.
I made a lot of comics as a kid. I remember my most prominent one was Agent Stickman, and
Oh,
you know the old game Fancy Pants Adventure.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was literally what he looked like.
Oh my God, Jaden! I remember you showing me these.
Yeah, it was so old, man. I loved it. Literally every single time I'd get done with my work early in like kindergarten or first grade, I would go over and just keep on making comics. I would
Jaden,
make comics, make more, and
you
it just
would
what's
make
up.
all these superheroes, and you would have them
Oh,
all in
I
one
made
notebook.
so many.
I forgot what
Uh-huh.
it. There was like the Arachnid, which was just a rip-off Spider-Man.
It was not. He had a totally different origin story, and he didn't web sling.
He was eaten by a spider.
There
He
was
was-
Form, there was Hazard, Power X, Pulverizer. I made so many superheroes.
I
man.
remember Pulverizer.
Oh, there's Matter as well.
Oh
Matter, my
yeah,
favorite.
Matter,
My baby.
bro. We made our own
My
MCU.
baby. Yeah, it was literally after we watched Homecoming from Spider-Man.
We were like,
But-
okay, we big brain, time to make
Yeah.
hero.
But shoot. Oh yeah, I would just keep on making, and they weren't even like I wouldn't draw panels on one paper. I would draw the characters on one sheet, and then that would be the part of the comic. And I used up so much paper that my teacher literally started to like forbid me to making comics because I just kept on using up all her paper. I literally drove my first grade teacher broke because of how much paper I used. And I would then staple all of these together and I'd put them in the reading section we had in our classrooms, and people would sometimes read them. They weren't really that good because I mean actually no, they were golden. They were golden pieces of storytelling. And then this jackass named Hugh decided, the class clown, my arch enemy, decided I'm gonna make a superhero as well, and it's just gonna be a total shit take on everything he's ever on. Jaden's ever. I'm stuttering about how angry I am. It's gonna be a shit take
Hugh.
on everything. Yeah, it's Hugh. That's a bitch ass name too. It's gonna be a shit take on everything Jaden has done, and so he created a guy called Mashed Potato Man.
This is
Don't
amazing.
laugh. Don't laugh. You give him power.
No.
And he had the
Mashed Potato Man.
Shut up. He had an arch nemesis called Lasagna Man.
Oh
And
no.
He was just the worst. He was just bad.
That's
I literally,
amazing.
the biggest thing I at the end of class I told the teacher I had an announcement, and I said, hello everybody. This was close to Halloween. I said, all right, I'm going to be constructing not Henry Stickman, but Agent Stickman Halloween edition. Who wants to help me with the story? A couple people raised their hands, and then Hugh. He didn't make an appointment. He didn't make a reservation to make an announcement. He just stood up, interrupted me, and said, who wants to help with Mashed Potato Man Halloween? And then everybody started cheering and saying they wanted to help.
Did you kick his ass?
No.
Did you curb stomp him at recess?
I took at the end of school. I took all of his comics and I burnt them.
Oh,
That's
shit.
awesome.
I just imagine little Jaden trying to use a lighter. He's like, yeah, I want to get rid
Yeah,
of
it's like
Potato
I
Man."
can't make it spark.
I learned how to use the gas station lighters like 2 months ago. I didn't know how to use them.
The ones where you gotta slide your thumb and hit the gas at the same time.
Yes, I didn't know how to use them, and I burnt myself.
Oh my god!
You dumb.
I was supposed to light for the candle for the POW MIA table thing, and I literally, Chief handed me the lighter, and I'm like,
I remember you telling me this.
what the hell am I supposed to do with this? I thought it was going to be the other kind of lighter, and I literally 10 minutes of practicing, and I nailed it. I burnt myself, but I nailed it. I don't know what it would have done.
On fire, Jaden.
Yeah, literally. I wouldn't be surprised if I did that. I'm not even joking. Am I doing it right?
So back to comics, right? So I don't know if you guys remember, but do you guys remember that old TV show Mad that was on Cartoon Network for a while?
Yeah,
yeah. Like Cleaner Robot Chicken.
I would
Yeah,
rewatch the Minecraft episode nonstop.
Do you guys remember that one skit they had where it was spy versus spy?
Yeah.
Oh,
the black
dude,
and
was
white
so good.
mice.
Mhm.
So when I was young, one time I sat up all night in Japan, making my own take off of Spy versus Spy.
Yeah.
Because I have a Mad comic book, like from Cartoon Network.
Huh.
And so what happened was this. I spent like 3 nights on it. I would spend, I don't even know, maybe my little kid brain up to an hour a night, and I spent maybe 3 hours on this thing. And I was so proud of it. And then I like didn't receive the amount of encouragement I needed, and I completely like shit talked my own creation. I was like, "This is stupid. This is horrible. This is garbage.
Wow.
Who would read this? This shit sucks." And then I ended up getting rid of it, and now I would have never gone to single comic since then. Every single time it comes up,
You ready
in, like,
for
a
some
school project
nostalgia,
where
boys?
it's like,
Yeah.
The MMC comics.
No, we're not bringing that up. We're not bringing.
I never made one. Remember, I was
we're
so
not bringing
like
that
discouraged by
we're
myself.
skipping over that. We're skipping over that. Okay.
The
We're not bringing that
MMC.
But
Shut up!
comics.
Now, this is why I don't create comics anymore, because of me.
Let's skip over that, and can I talk about something?
Okay, fine.
All right, bet.
I believe I have superpowers, gentlemen.
No.
This is a lie.
I'm not even joking. My right hand has the power to fix anything by slapping it twice.
my marriage. Fix it.
I can't fix that.
My constipation.
Let me slap your ass twice. Okay, well, I'm not even joking, because literally...
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, so I went over to... Sam was playing on the Xbox behind me while I was playing Valorant, and foreshadowing right here, the reason why I haven't been playing so much computer games is because all the audio is only playing out of my left or my right speaker, and so Sam called me over and she's like, Jaden, there's a piercing ringing noise in your headset. Can you fix it, please? And so I unplugged, I replugged, I restarted the controller, blah blah blah, and it was just still there no matter what. So what I did was I put it on my head, and right now it's ringing. It was horrible. I hit it twice with my right hand, and immediately it stopped, and the audio was perfect. I'm like, huh, that's pretty cool. So I went over back to my computer and put on my headset where it would only play on the right ear, and I'm like, First, I slapped the right side twice. Nothing happened. And I'm like, oh, wait, it's the left side that isn't working. So I slapped that twice with my right hand, and boom, it started working. And, the rule of 3 is the scientific rule. Later that day, Netflix was bugging out a little bit, and so I went up to my Wi-Fi router, and I looked at it, and I slapped it twice with my right hand, and it immediately started playing. I could hear it from downstairs or upstairs, and I have a superpower, and I'm going to use it for only good.
So,
who's going to be my arch villain? I'm like,
I'll be your arch villain.
consider. Yeah, okay,
Two
what's your
stomp
superpower?
man.
I'll
Yeah,
be
I
all
mean,
for one.
I mean, Logan does have the ability to just fuck up everything. So
I do. I always do. Anyways,
yeah, you and Kaden, you guys can be the dynamic duo.
me and you.
I'll be
we
Virgin
could-
Boy, and he can be a one-time pussy man.
Yeah, there we go.
I could be all for one, and you could be one for all. That's a My Hero Academia reference.
Isn't that no? It's a Three Musketeers reference.
No, I had it as a My Hero Academia reference. There's the villain, and then there's a hero.
Oh.
The villain is all for one, and then the power that All Might has is one for all. That he gives to
Realize
Midoriya.
you know the Musketeers, the Three Musketeers said that though.
I know, but I'm talking about powers. They don't have powers. They have power of friendship.
Oh, yeah. Is that a JoJo reference?
Is that a JoJo reference?
Is that?
I was playing Jump Force. I almost rage quit Jump Force because I was playing as I had a team of 3. It was Naruto, Goku, and Deku from My Hero Academia. It was our team of 3, and we were going against Dio in Jump Force. I kid you not, I almost rage quit the game because I died 3 times to his time freeze. I was, oh my god, his time freeze special ability freezes time, and he'll just wail on you with like 17 punches at once, and then you like lose half your health, and it's the most
That
cheesiest thing.
Doesn't seem very fair.
It's
That
not.
kinda sounds
If it was
broken.
any more damage, it's
Yeah.
so broken. Jump Force is so broken still.
Well, I guess they kind of just made it and was like, the weebs will love it. We don't need it. We don't need to fix it.
They'll love it no matter what because there's Dio, we got Goku, we got Naruto. Yeah, that's all
We got
Anime.
Todoroki, we got Bakugo, we got
Bakugan,
got the
we got
Shimigami.
Beyblade,
We got-
Pokemon.
the Sean Sharingan. They did. I couldn't. You can't play as any of them though. You can play as the girlfriend. I'm pretty
You
sure
play
of
as a
Light though.
Bakugan. Do you guys
You
remember
can
Bakugan?
Dan from Bakugan.
I think you can. I think you can play as the dude who has like the red one. I think.
Yeah, Dan.
You mean fuck, what was the name?
It's Dan.
Oh, it is Dan.
I told
It is
you.
Dan. I do remember Dan.
I know my Bakugan.
Of course. Are you not invested in the Bakugan lore?
Did
Did you guys know they
brawl
created-
so hard.
Did you guys know they created a Yu-Gi-Oh for like his daughter or son or whatever, his child? It has his own TV show now, and it's like Yu-Gi-Oh and Friends or something.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Friends?
Bro,
I have to
the
look it up.
main character from Yu-Gi-Oh got laid?
Yeah, he
Really?
ended up having a child, and now that child it's like Naruto,
Oh.
except
It was
Yu-Gi-Oh
an accident. It had to be an accident. No one.
There's
no one.
no way.
No
he
way.
had to have taken it.
It was a trap card.
Yeah, he used the
Yeah.
card.
She leg locked him. He tried, but she leg locked him.
Activating my trap card locks legs around you.
No.
And
Pushes
then-
you against the wall. Oh damn!
Oh no! Pulls out strap.
Serena
Oh, no.
Williams legs destroyed. her.
I remember me and Kaden got on a talk on who's the most scariest and hottest chick in the world, and we both said Serena Williams.
She's not. Her thighs are just terrifying.
Who is Serena? Williams?
She's the most
She's the
hottest and
tennis
terrifying
player.
girl on the end. She's the
the
both.
ripped.
The black
she's-
chick. The black.
she's
tennis player.
Yeah, she's the black tennis player who's like super
Oh.
jacked.
She's terrifying.
Yeah. Imagine
She's the
her.
most-
Imagine having sex with her, dude.
Oh my God, I bet she likes it.
No. You
Super
would not.
rough.
You would not have sex with her. She would have sex with you. It would be a totally different way around.
Crush
She would
you like a
dominate
watermelon.
anybody. Literally, I'd be okay with being taken out.
She
by
would
a
tell you to
woman's
bend
thighs.
over, and you'd go, "Yes, ma'am."
Yes,
I
call me
guess.
sir. All right, this is getting weird.
Let's see how it is. You would make this face.
No,
You mean sir?
Give me sir. Oh, okay. So
His
me
grass
and
is too
Logan,
short. Make it grow.
Me and Logan made this new persona for me, and it's military dad. So basically,
Oh, boy.
anytime it happens, I do this. because I'm always chewing sunflowers, and I have to have my sunglasses on and a beanie on indoors, right? And I'm chewing my sunflowers, and my son could do everything right, and he's completely wrong. So he could have mowed the grass with the lawnmower, and I'll go out there, put my face on the grass. No, it's too short. It doesn't matter if the lawnmower doesn't have grass. Here's some nail clippers. Did I fucking stutter? Like, you go at it. And then we thought, what would happen
That
if
boy
his
ain't
wife
right.
what if his wife gave birth to a baby and the baby's first words were dad? I just pull out my belt and I say, "You mean sir?"
At the age of 3 months. Snap,
Oh
you
my.
mean sir.
I think you mean sir.
Baby, that baby sitting in that crib, he better be standing straight up. He better not be slumping.
John.
My son will not slump.
Fucking, your son is sleeping like heavenly, and you just turn on the lights and go, Reveille, Reveille, Reveille! Wake up, soldier!
Oh my god, I would hate if my dad did that.
No, thank you. I had to go through that for Sea Cadet boot camp for a week, 2 weeks. So that's a big yikes for me.
Yikings.
Yeah,
Yikes!
I hated those
Excuse.
guys so much.
So then,
Like, zoinks,
I've got a
she's
topic.
got a fat ass.
I've got a topic written down. Like, I have all these detailed topics, and then on number 4 on the list is just AT&T girl.
We should not get into that. This is a safe for work podcast. We're not supposed to go.
We're not going to get into that one on podcast.
So basically, the plot of the anime is she's got these big fedonker donkers. I mean,
I
these
played that
huge
video
fedonker
and I could.
donkers.
I got this new anime plot. So basically, there's this new student, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some real honkers. Heck, some real double honkeros. A real set of bon honker cougars. Some massive bon honker hoogs. Some real hongalong and no gangas. What happens next? Tristan shows up one day with even bigger bon honker hoog.
Oh my lord, that's a good video. It's like similar to the video of the guy reading out of all the mispronunciation or misspelled of pregnant.
Paragonet is my
Single no longer.
He does that with
Girlfriend
the Luigi
ain't had periods
board.
and she's been pergonant.
She got triggered.
Luigi board? You mean Ouija board?
My friends did an OG board and it mentioned me.
OG board.
Please help.
Please helps.
You guys seen that one where it's the Sims patch notes? He's like, if a
You may
meteor
not
is
have-
approaching, people will evacuate the building. Unless it is a school in which kids are not allowed to leave and will always die.
You cannot have babies with death.
You cannot try for baby with the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper.
Driving with a baby is no longer enabled. When you're in a swimming pool, the icon "Dance with Mommies" no longer appears.
What happened to The Sims? I never played it, but I heard it was okay.
I played Sims 3 for the longest time.
I remember hearing a mod. Like, you could install
And
a mod
then when Sims 4 came out, I played it for a little bit on my friend's computer. But I never really got back into Sims.
Well, I remember hearing that there was a mod you could install where if you got all your Sims in your world to become scientists, eventually they would research so much that they would find out and prove that they lived in a simulation.
Oh yeah, that's still a thing I think Sims 4.
Oh yeah, it's still a thing, and that's just insane. Like, who thought of that?
The game developer. We all live in a
Wacky.
matrix.
We live in a sim society.
I'm the Joker.
I'm the
Hi,
Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
So Batman, I'm the Joker, baby.
It's like this. Batman. On to your left, you have a train cart full of people, and to your right, your girlfriend. And now you might be wondering what my plan is. Basically, the world is so corrupt, and
That's the plot. That's the ending of
no,
Spider-Man
wait.
1.
It's so corrupt, and shit. I'm the Joker.
an explosion.
I'm the Joker. Clicks button.
That whole simulation you just had was the ending of Spider-Man 1 with Willem Dafoe.
Yes, we know. Everybody
You
knows
one must save the girl, or do you save the children? Goes
He
for
saved
girl.
both of them.
No, he goes
saves
for the
both.
girl
Every time.
first. He goes for
Yeah,
the
but he
girls
saved
first.
both of them.
Simp.
Well, because he can just make more kids. Who needs kids? They're useless, man.
Do you think his powers are genetic now?
Who?
Spider-Man's? Like, if you had a
Yes.
child, do you think their child would have spider powers?
That's in the comics. See, it's Spider Girl. I forget her name, but Spider Girl is
Her
the
name's
child of
Gwen.
Peter Parker.
No, that's
That's
Spider-Gwen.
Oh,
I
you're right.
thought this was a safe for work area. Why are we talking about Spider-Gwen?
Oh, don't get me started, man.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sorry, I already have Rule 34 popped up, man.
Might as well.
No, I can't do that. I can't.
Alright. I have the new Apex Legends season on my list.
I haven't played it. Let's skip it.
Do people care about that?
I
What,
do.
what time are we at, first off?
We're at 41 minutes and 11
Oh,
seconds.
wow, that went by fast. I mean, we're not done yet, but still.
Caden, I think it's time to bring out the big guns. Let's talk all about the poop.
Oh, the poop.
The poop.
Alright, let me tell this story. Guys. So basically,
Oh.
Logan's out at my house. We're playing some some of the good stuff.
Human
right?
fall flat.
Some of that human fall flat, and we're landing huge trick shots. And Logan says, "You know what, Caden?" And he gets real close to my face, and he goes, "I gotta take a shit." And I'm like, "All right, you know what? You go ahead and do that." So he goes and takes his shit, and he
In
goes,
the game or real life?
he goes, "Hey, Caden, your toilet's not flushing." And I walk in there, and I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of gross. There's shit in there, but you know, we gotta plumb it." So I'm a retard. I went and I flushed it again. And I closed the lid.
You tell this story so much better than I do.
I closed the lid right away, knowing of the mistake I had made. As the water starts coming out the top of the toilet, and I'm sitting on this lid. I'm trying as hard as I can to keep the water in, and it's not. And I don't know. I didn't know how to turn off the water, so I grab my phone and I'm calling my mom while there's water coming out. And my mom answers about the third call, and I go, "Mom,
It won't
how do you turn
stop."
the water off? The toilet is overflowing and it won't stop." And my mom's speechless. She's so confused, and she goes, "Behind the toilet there's a valve." So I hit the valve. There's water everywhere, and we open the toilet and the shit is gone. and we don't know where it went.
We still don't know to this day. It wasn't on the floor.
Where did it go?
We don't know.
The poop dealer came in and got a free steal.
Oh my god.
Dude, it was.
You want to know what
I
happened?
was
No, you want to know what
panicking.
happened? I came in and tapped it with my right hand twice, and it fixed. That's what happened.
Yeah, we really could have used you there, Jaden. That would have helped us a lot.
It's, you know what, I'm not.
What do you think happened though, for real, Jaden?
So, what I think actually happened, right, was I think when you flushed it, it worked, but then it came out and wouldn't stop.
I don't
But,
know.
no, it was clogged, and then you flushed it, and then the water kept on filling, because that's what happens.
It was the toilet
But
goblin.
what do you think happened to the poop?
It was the toilet
It
goblin.
eventually, if you want me to give a realistic answer, or do you want to give a totally fabricated answer?
It's not
Realistic first, and then totally far-fetched.
Okay, it eventually cleared itself. It found an air pocket and it began draining, and eventually the water compression made it clear, and it all went down.
But
Totally
instantly-
Except
fabricated.
it all went up.
The
It all
poop
went
dealer
up.
came in and- yeah, and then it went back down.
Okay.
Fabricated answer: James came in and licked everything clean.
No, actually, the towels did, and then we had to Febreze the place, and then on top of that, we had to steam mop the place.
He took a
Because his mom
massive
said if
shit.
it wasn't clean before she
Logan
got
took
back,
a fat dump, dude.
Massive shit.
it was like one long log. I'm not even shitting with you.
Don't jump the
It
log.
was like perfect cylindrical and everything.
I
It was
walked
like a
in there,
Lincoln
opened
log,
that.
like
I was
legit.
grossed out at first, but then I looked at it and I
No, that's
almost
actually
admired
impressive.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's a fat log,
If I
Logan."
was there, I would have started sketching it in like a journal.
Mona Lisa, Poopa
Yeah.
Lisa.
Poopa Lisa. Issues Lisa.
And then right after that, we landed the fattest dub on Fall Guys. We landed like this dope ass trick shot. It was lit.
So wait, what is Fall Guys on Xbox?
Yeah.
No,
We
humans
played Fall Guys.
human fall flat.
Oh, I meant Human Fall. I get them
Oh.
both confused. They're the same shit to me.
Aren't they made by the same people?
I
I
don't know.
I think it's the
Yeah.
same game engine, but I don't think it's the same people.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would make sense.
What's up with this Human Fall or this Fall Guy shit? What's up with this?
I don't-
Why is
dude,
there
It's
so
like
much-
everybody-
it's like a human fall flat battle royale.
It's literally people are so high off quarantine that they'll find everything entertaining, no matter what.
Dude, it doesn't
Yeah.
look good.
I saw Mark
doesn't.
play it, and after one game, I was like, "Oh, this is really."
It
Stupid.
is. I guess
It's
you
just
really
mini
have to play it.
games.
I think it'd be better if it was in like VR.
Nah, I think that'd be too disorientating.
Exactly the point. Imagine
I don't know.
grabbing
Wouldn't you
someone and
think
just
that would
moving
get
them off.
boring once you master all the mini games?
Right, I know people that hack in that game, and literally the stupidest shit ever. Why would you want to hack in Fall Guys?
Oh, I saw the clip of the guy and he like started flying and they're like, "What? He's
Yeah.
flying!"
Imagine hacking in a game like Fall Guys. Jesus Christ,
You
Imagine
know,
hacking in a game like Bed Wars.
man.
I get
No,
hacked
that's-
upon
that's-
so much on
that's-
that shit.
I remember I played with Caden once, and some guy was hacking on Bed Wars, and
Yeah.
everyone's bed was destroyed at once. And we were all like, "What just happened?" And then we found out some dude was hacking at a child's game.
If you're gonna hack in a game where you can get a lot of reactions, like Fortnite or League.
Or Call of Duty or something.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Just make sure you can get a reaction out of people. 'Cause
Whether it be a
it's-
good or bad one.
That'd be bad, because those games are like the most toxic right now. Fortnite,
GTA
Call of Duty,
GTA is a good one.
GTA, and yeah, Call of
Warzone.
Duty,
Yeah.
and then League. League is still the most toxic game ever.
Dude,
I don't
oh
play
my
it. 'Cause
god.
I know my
Cold
blood
War.
pressure will raise if I play League. I know I will.
I
die.
heard about
Cold
Cold
War,
War, and I was like,
It's
"Oh my
gonna be-
god!" I called.
It's a
I
storm.
remember.
Dick.
I was like, I remember. I called it. I didn't like write it down on a piece of paper, but I remember it was like 3 or 4 years ago. I was like, "Can you imagine if they created a Call of Duty like Cold War?"
It's just two
'Cause it's a
people
war, 'cause
waiting
it was-
at a
I think-
button.
It
Yeah,
was like
literally.
right after World War II. I was like, "Oh, they're making a World War II. What if they make a Cold War?"
Whoa, your mic just died there.
It catches up. It doesn't matter. Literally, the entire premise is just gonna be you hovering your finger over a red button and
Don't click
your-
the button.
telling your engineers to build more nukes. That's gonna be the entire thing.
It's gonna be cookie clicker, but with nukes.
What happened in during the Cold War that's like significant enough to be put in a game that has campaign in it?
There was the
nothing.
Russians. No, the Russians. The Russians
That's
invading
not-
America.
didn't
Everyone was
invade
so
America.
scared.
So we had a lot of
Yeah, but
submarine
no,
warfare.
we had Russian
that can be.
spies.
Okay,
yeah,
so it's an
We
Assassin's
could
Creed
have
then.
a sneak level as a Russian spy. Yeah. Plus, there's also a lot of submarine warfare
No, that's
during
the
the Cold
entire
War.
game, Logan. You don't understand. They're literally milking out Russian spies. That's the entire game.
That makes no sense. They're pulling a Ubisoft now. They're making a game every year just for money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
It's literally
that's
just
been
an
a thing
Assassin's
forever.
Creed game.
Except that
No,
the
Activision
actual
used to be
people
like
make
a game every
Assassin's
5
Creed.
years.
Activision is a horrible company. I don't even.
I
wanna
thought
talk about
Valhalla,
It
when it
wasn't
was
a
coming
horrible
out,
company.
I thought it was the new God of War game at first.
it. Yeah. Valhalla, Assassin's Creed, but there's no assassins. That's literally Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I thought it was God of War. Dead set. I was excited. I was like, no way, already a new God of War?
Dude, the guy who voiced the Viking had such a high pitched voice. I was expecting something like Odin is with us, but it was Odin is with us. and then he got murked by some.
I can
people with
feel it,
axe.
brothers.
I can feel
Boy.
it. Shield. Boy.
Boy, 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 boy.
What do you think is
I
gonna
don't-
happen in the next God of War?
I don't know. I didn't
don't
play it.
care.
I don't have a PS4. You're the only one with a PS4 here.
I have a
I'm the only one who's
PS3.
played the new God of War.
Yeah.
I don't care for God of War. I just thought it was a cool concept because you're like a badass. Like Doom, I like those kind of games where you're just such a badass.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was a good one where you're just like a huge
Ooh.
badass.
Yeah. You're
Super
naming
hot.
games
You're a
you can't play.
badass.
Super Hot
Oh.
was Super Hot's only good in VR.
What? Super hot's a badass game, bro.
It's only good in VR because I can look around and do stuff. Other than
No,
that,
you
it's
mean
like kind of
it's
like
better in VR, not it's only good.
yeah, but it's still just like not that good normally.
No,
anyways, there's a
I
lot of better
played-
games out
That's
there.
not true. It's a great concept and it's executed pretty well.
I like it.
I played it
yeah.
on Xbox and I loved it.
I
It
love
was a lot of fun.
Super
It's
Hot.
frustrating, but it's good.
You
I don't
learn,
know.
unlike other frustrating games, you can learn to get better.
You can learn from it. Yeah. We won't even. Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about games.
I
like
want
Enter the
another
Gungeon.
Doom game. I played Doom and Doom Eternal, and oh my god, dude, I fucking loved it.
I didn't play it. I didn't buy it.
It was awesome.
I'm just. I'm waiting for Halo Infinite. That's gonna be the game. I'm
dude,
gonna
yes. Logan here doesn't care about Halo because he's a cuck.
I'm not a huge fan of Halo.
I'm just not a big fan of Halo. Have you ever played any
just-
of the stories?
He played 4.
Have I played any of the what?
The stories.
Like the Halo stories?
Yeah, the campaigns.
I've played some of Reach, some of 3, and I've played all of 4.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta start from the beginning, man. You gotta build.
I remember
connections.
shoving a grenade in someone's chest.
Yeah, and that was freaking sick.
What are you doing, Master Chief? Giving the Covenant their bomb back.
Oh, dude, that was like
Chief,
the best.
mind telling me what you're doing at McDonald's? Sir,
Sir,
finishing this Big Mac.
Me and Logan wanted to kill ourselves after the first the first level with all skulls legendary.
Because we played with all schools on.
On legendary. We just wanted to die. I don't even think we
It's too
finished
bad
the
you
level.
can't get 3 people in there. I would have been in there and wrecked house because I
No,
I
because if one player
before
died,
on
you all
legendary.
die.
I completed.
Yeah, that
it
was one of the skulls.
and that makes me the best gamer here because I completed.
And
it.
once you lost all your shield, the only way to get it back was to melee, and so we couldn't do that because they had like double the health and double the damage, which was another skull. So we would just play it safe, and then we'd still die because of a grenade or something. Little grunt would walk out by us, blow
Don't
himself
play
up.
that.
We would just end
Yeah.
up killing each other. It was so stupid.
That's what me and Caden did when we started doing Halo 4 on Legendary. We just
Oh
killed
yeah,
each other
I
down.
got a rocket launcher, and that was the end of Jaden for the next 20 minutes.
It wasn't even 20. It was like 10.
You're just
That's-
mad.
We could
'cause I
have used
wasted
that
the
to
rocket launcher
kill
on that.
the. We could have killed the tank that they had, but no. You had to try to kill me with that.
It was
I remember
worth it.
when we were out for Caden's birthday, and we were at the arcade. I lost you guys for 10 minutes, and you guys were just on that Halo gun game.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
The
What
best
was it? It
Halo
was,
game.
dude, that is the best one. Better than 4, better than Infinite. What was it? Raven Squad or Raven something?
Yeah, Raven Squad. That's what it was. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was the best Halo game they ever came out with. Don't quote me on that.
You can reload the plasma pistol. The best Halo game in the world. There's no competition, man. All right, what's our time at?
We're at 54 minutes.
54. All right, not too bad.
Go run down the list again. What's the next topic?
Yeah, we're a mess, as you can see. We're getting used
I'm
to it,
out
though. We're getting
of
used to it.
topics.
Seriously?
Let's go back
Traveling.
to
Jaden, tell me about your trip.
AT&T girl.
Uh,
AT&T girl.
No, we're not.
We'll
gonna
talk
do
about our
that.
trips, Jaden. Tell me about yours first.
The trip was interesting. I mean, on the way there, we parked at every campsite, and because we were in a trailer, and it was really nice. It was a really nice place. My favorite place,
If
probably.
you don't know, he traveled the country. He traveled
Oh yeah,
across the country.
across America and back, Johnny Appleseed style. I went to
Beavis and
Yellowstone.
Butthead do America.
Yeah, and I got to see Old Faithful. I got to see a whole bunch of geysers, and I got like not even like 10 feet close to a buffalo. And
Did you shoot it?
No,
Did you eat it?
I recorded it. I'm like, somebody lost their dog.
Did
I don't know what kind of breed
you
it
make
is.
buffalo wings out of it?
Yeah, and I had a
Did you
buffalo
lick 'em?
burger later that day. And
Did you
so-
piss on them?
No, there was a lady like literally the day before I got there. There was a lady that got impaled by one because she tried to like ride it or something. She
That's
was white.
awesome.
She was white, of course, because white bitches be crazy.
Yeah, they seem to be the kind of people that spray their kids with bear spray to keep the bears away.
Or
Put 'em on, like,
put them on
sunscreen.
child leashes.
They put the bear spray on like sunscreen.
Yeah, all right, boys. We'll keep this one. We'll keep the bugs away, and this one will keep the bears away. Now cover your eyes.
Yeah, my trip was pretty okay. I went to Arizona, and I visited my aunt and uncle and grandma and grandpa that were living with my aunt and uncle and my cousins. Which
How hot was it?
oh my
You walked
god!
around in your underwear, right?
No, I didn't. But let me just tell you, right? I already told Kaden this. There was a day where I was helping my grandpa pressure wash his pressure washer. He's old. Don't ask, all right? We were helping. I was helping him pressure wash his pressure washer, right? And before I say anything else, I almost died twice that day because one was from pressure washing the pressure washer. The hose was kinked, and so it unhooked from the actual pressure washer and whipped around and almost slashed my neck.
Oh my god!
That was one time,
Imagine.
and then it was like 118 out outside in shade. 118, and so
Did you cook eggs? On
I
the
remember I don't sweat, right? And I don't even simmer. I just don't exceed sweat. You know, like I don't shoot it out of me or anything. I'll build up like a little sweat mustache and some on my forehead, but I won't like. You can't see it on my shirt or anything, so it's kind of like weird. And so I remember I was building up all the sweat inside of me that what would normally take people in the shade like hours and hours and hours to like finally start to get heat stroke. It took me about an hour and a half to actually pass out in the sun. And so my mom like picked me up and brought me inside, and she gave me Gatorade because it has electrolytes. It's got what plants crave.
Mhm.
And then yeah, that was the second time I
Cold
almost died
Gatorade
that
and
day.
a hot day, man. I tell you, it does wonders.
Not if it's the orange kind.
I'm okay with the orange. I like all the Gatorade flavors, including grape and lemon lime. Those are my favorite. Grape mostly.
I like the white one, the cherry one.
Oh, you're
So
disgusting.
that one's my
That's
favorite.
the cum Gatorade. Cumarade.
Well, then I like them.
I like. Okay, now I can't. I'm a hypocrite now because I like the yellow one.
The yellow one is good.
I like the lemon lime one, the original OG like green one.
Yeah. The lime green one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's just
but
thinking
I really-
the yellow one's nasty, and I like the yellow ones.
Yellow one
If
is
it
the
comes
best.
down to yellow or cherry, I'll choose cherry.
Yeah. I don't trust any Gatorade that looks like cum.
I like the blue ones. All the blue ones are really good.
Yeah, I don't trust any Gatorade that looks like cum, so that's why I don't drink the blue one. You guys just cum.
Blue cum.
Blue
That's the
cum.
color, right?
It's Bob's cum.
I just noticed all of our profile pictures are all like gray and white.
Mine's some chick coming.
You guys can't
Caden's
see
is
that.
Uzaki, and
You guys
yours
can't
is
see
just
that.
black and white side of sun.
Yeah.
Jaden thinks Suzaki looks like a guy.
No. Trust me, you do not. When
He
you see
hasn't
her up
seen
close,
below her neck, dude. He hasn't seen below.
I
her
have.
neck.
when
Have
you
I have.
see her, when you see her big milky milks in her like really good feet,
Yes,
like
I get it. The
trust me,
impossible
she's all
standard.
woman.
If she was real, she would be falling over constantly because her tiny body
Her
can't hold those
spine.
bags of milk. They can't hold those. She would have heinous back problems. Literally, if you get a picture of her from her neck up, she looks like a guy.
Hold on a second.
No, okay, so with her without color, she does kind of look like a guy, but when she's
Oh my
colored in,
God,
she
Logan.
doesn't.
Okay, that's you know what? I don't even think I already made so many weebs angry. I just don't even think we should continue this topic.
It's
No.
2v1.
I'm more of
Oh
might
my
even do
God,
this.
Logan, your mic. Is that only happening for me?
No, it's Caden's mic too.
Oh, it's okay. I don't know. Things going to shit at the end. What are we at?
We're at an hour.
Should we end it here or just do 1 hours?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't understand Caden because his mic's going haywire.
You're going haywire.
All right, yeah, I can see Guy when you see her big milky milks with her gray hair and her big feet, because her toes look
Why
delicious.
did you bring in feet? Why?
Because there are so many pictures of her with 1 foot out of.
Why did you bring in feet? You had to be that one guy.
I had to. There's only 3 people in the group, and 1 of the 3 people are gay.
Anyways, this
And
has
if
been
it's
the
not me
Cuckleheads
and it's not Jaden, that
this has been the Cuckleheads podcast.
This has been the
Thank you
Cucks
so much.
podcast, boys. Thank you.
Thank
for
you
This
so
is,
much for
I am a
listening.
cuck. I cuck over everyone.
We are the
the
Cuckleheads.
Yeah.